All right,
We've
you got
talked
two
Tulane,
game
Temple, no
two
UCF.
games this week. USF Wednesday night in Tampa. Don't like it. They almost beat you at home. Tyler's probably going to go off for 30. So somebody better lock his ass up because you already know he's hitting a logo 3 at some point.
I'm actually not that worried about this game. I'm going to be honest.
Ken
And
Palm's got it at a 6-point game, 70% chance to win. I'm with you. I don't think they lose. Um, they haven't lost back-to-back games this year. They come out typically and play really well after a loss. So I think
yep,
it's a win. Sunday's probably going to be a tougher game. Just Temple
definitely.
slows it down. I mean, you saw it in Philly the last time we played. It was just an ugly, ugly game. It's earlier. It's 11 a.m. on a Sunday. Like, tough time to play.
Hey, do you know
Uh,
this off the top of your head what the home streak was?
we had won 16 straight, third best in the nation. Home
Makes
streaks
that
are
even more annoying.
home streaks are dropping
Yeah.
quick and fast this year. Everybody's losing. Um, I'll say that Tulane game was our. Well, we'll talk about it in a minute. South Florida, we won it. I'm with you. Uh, I don't. I do. I mean, I'll be honest. I have nervousness going into every single game because I feel like we can literally lose to or beat anybody. But I do think we'll win. It will probably be closer than it should be. And then Sunday, Temple. Kimpon's got it as a 10-point game, 82% chance, which feels real high to me. I'm thinking that's like a 4 or 5 point ball game.
Yeah. I don't know. Like you and I were higher than most on Temple when we played them the first time around. They seem, I guess it's more of a Memphis thing, right? We always play to our competition. That's kind of how it seems.
In both sports.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's definitely not going to be a 10-point game. I think that's just kind of wild to even think that way. I mean, if the first game is indicative of how the second game will go at all, I
And it
couldn't
probably
imagine that being
won't.
the
I don't think
case.
it's going to be that ugly, but
Yeah, that was
um,
a awful shooting game.
yeah,
Look YMCA level bad. It was real
yeah.
bad for a while there.
It was a rough ball game. Um, I mean, you got to go 2-0 this week. You go 2-0, you move back up to third because
Mm-hmm.
you'll give Temple their third loss. You'll have the tie. No, they'll be their fourth loss. So you'll move back up to third depending on what Tulane does. I think they've got Cincy this week. So if Tulane drops one, you go 2-0, you could be right back in second, which is
Yeah.
what we're asking for. And then you control your destiny. You beat Houston twice and you win the conference. So my whole rant a minute ago could end this year. They pull it out. Do I think that'll
Yeah,
happen? No, but it's possible.
it does seem like we are both the sky is falling kind of, and it's not that, but there is some room for concern because you have a team like Tulane who's kind of sneaking in there that no one considered to
I
be
blame
there.
you because last week you said you could see us losing like 3 of these last 8 or whatever it was.
Well, that's just because of sloppy play. It's been the poor defense. I mean, there's a number of things. Like how many free throws have we actually, for the most part, we've done really well with the free
Yeah,
throws
we've
this year,
shot
but
well
it's
from
those
free throw.
it's the down the stretch free throws that always gets us. The ones that would be game sealing, and we just for some reason just go MIA on. It's missing the bunnies. It's just little things like that. But regardless, you can't afford to lose to really anyone other than Houston. I mean, I guess Cincinnati is one that's kind of on the fringe because you would just kind of have a rubber match kind of thing there. But
Yeah, but I mean that's I don't know. I just feel
you
like
need a sweep
you
Temple.
can't lose another home game. Yeah, I mean you got to win the Temple game for sure. And then you play UCF, you got to win that game. All right, what do you think this week? 2-0?
Tuna, yeah, I would say tuna.
South Florida, you think easy
Can
win?
define easy. Like what's
Just a comfortable. It
the
never
gap?
really feels in question.
I mean, the first half always kind of scares me, but I think down the stretch, it could totally be a situation where the Tigers start to pull away. It gets to a 14-point game, and then USF hits a couple threes. Like maybe
Yeah.
not Tyler, maybe the other kid, Smith or whatever his name is. Brings it in closer. I'm gonna say it's like a 7-point win for the Tigers. It shouldn't be that close, but shiz happens, so we'll see.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And then Temple game. I said 10 feels too much. I'm gonna say we win by like 4 or 5.
10 definitely feels like too much. I'm trying to think of like how many points we scored because it's so hard to gauge.
So I'll tell you
because
that
how sloppy
we're
the
the
first one was.
number in conference play. We're the number 1 scoring offense. We're averaging 85 points a game,
That's great.
and
How many
that's
points are we giving up?
that's with your 61-point performance against Temple.
Yeah.
How many are we giving up?
No, I was more so joking. That first Temple game.
We
was
are, I
anomaly
think, 9th
completely.
in
Yeah, it's definitely not
scoring
good.
defense.
Yeah, it's not good. But you say a 4-point game. That's probably about right.
It
I'll
feels
say a
right.
2-point game just to stress it out.
I'm interested to see what the line on that is. I mean, if Kempom has a 10, that feels like the line's going to be like 9.5, which
It's going to be big. Yeah.
I just don't agree with it. But we'll see. All right. Here's to a 2-0 week, hopefully.